You guys sold Rockaware. You started Rockaware because Iceberg, right? Wouldn't give you money?
We didn't sell it together.
Well, so explain that, because it's a lot of misinformation about that.
So we were about to sell it to Tommy Hilfiger for like, $450 million. I had got jumped in Paris during Fashion Week.
That's where you got the scar from, right?
Yeah, but I caught wreck. And I got the film, I can show it to you. And Tommy is in my ear like, yo, I want to buy the company, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yo, I got a concussion, man. It's loud. Let's talk later. But they did make the offer. The minute, and so I would have walked away with like $40 million. And when you put a company to get bought, there's due diligence that comes with it. So due diligence is lawyers it costs like $1 million just to look through everything. We go through all of that. Right before we close, your man makes an announcement that he's launching another brand, S. Carter. So it devalued the brand, and they left.
Tommy Hilfiger left.
Yeah, because they were like, Jay's not a part of it, we don't want it. So then, you remember when Jay was wearing them dress shirts all the time?
Yeah. Button ups.
Yeah, that was never my thing. I thought it was
like the chains clothes era.
Yeah, that wasn't me. Show a picture of me doing that, right? But when it was popping, my other partners were like, yo, we got to make mad dress shirts, mad dress. And I'm like, yo, this is fad. It's not going to work. It won't be here next week. So when you order, you have to order like a year ahead of time. So we ordered all the dress shirts, and then it went out of style, and we ended up with dead stock and having to sell it off price. So now we had a company out, we lost, and now the company's it's devaluing the company. And I'm doing all these other things, right? So I'm investing in Kitty Burns and Ryan Kenny. I'm investing in State Property. I'm investing in Rachel Roy. I'm investing in Charlotte Ronson. I'm trying to make us like a LVMH with different brands, and Rockaware be the umbrella, but they did not understand that. So we taking losses there because we starting companies, and then we took the losses with the dress shirts. We had put the company up, and so now it's going down, and I'm arguing with them, and I'm like, yo, sell my interest, man. I just want to go. I'll take State Property. I think I gave $8 million to walk with State Property and a couple of others. And then also I took the debt of the money that it took to put into Rachel Roy and all these other companies, State Property. And I walked away with some cash, but I was like, yo, I'd rather have the companies. Soon as I leave, then Jay comes back and he's like, now I'm involved every day. And then they did whatever they did and sold the company without me. You understand what I'm saying? Like, then it got sold. I sold my piece first because I wanted to get.
So you was just, but you wasn't happy with how it was going. You just wanted to get out of here.
I tried to sell it. We tried to sell it. He said, I'm not going to be a part of it. So at that point, I'm like, yo, every time we try to sell it, why the f you keep doing that? Obviously, you don't want me to get no money. So I'm like, let me get away from it. You know what I'm saying? Because we was never going to sell it if I was there. Every time we be about to sell it, he would do that would devalue it, and it seemed like it was intentional. So I was just like, I'll start another block, bro. I don't know what, you know what I mean? Just go ahead. And then again, as you see, the minute I got in it, it got sold. And I can talk about that, but it's not my business at that point.
Did y'all go into it together with the intent that one day we're going to grow this too?
When I started the whole shit.
I'm saying, did you go with the intent that we're going to grow it? I'm telling you,
I went in there, I don't want to do this. You know what I'm saying? But bottom line is, Rockaware was my idea. Yeah. I approved, it was my baby. Rockefeller was my idea, was my baby. Team Rock is my idea, is my baby. And is my idea. I just was like, I'll start another baby. Y'all can have it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, even Rockefeller, where's it at? It was, have you ever seen something at its peak that's doing well just evaporate? You never wonder why? But let's move on. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get to that all day.
Yeah, I want to talk about you investing in...
because I know business. So if you ask me and you want to revisit it, and then of course I'm going to be salty about it a little because I lost money. But let's move on.
I don't want to talk about investing in business because one of the things you said prior
you asked me if I had assets.
Yeah, no, we can go back to that. But one of the things you said, and it's interesting because most people think when they invest in assets, they're thinking, all right, I got to invest in stock. I got to invest in